Yes, okay, now we will continue with this session, organizational culture and committee. That's a continuation from our last class. This we will talk about here, research and development, different functions in other words. All are different functions mostly. Production, service, marketing, administration, finance, human resource, culture and so on. So we will talk about that. What is culture, organizational culture, culture and structure, committees. So these are the different structure. So that structure only we need to actually find out. So marketing, finance, sales, this is normal, simple organizational structure, this one. Research and development. There are actually two types of research and one is development. Pure research and applied research. Original research to obtain new scientific or technical knowledge or understanding. No obvious commercial gain. If you remember Thomas Alva Edison, he was doing what I heard, maybe true, maybe not true, more than 1,000 researches he did before he really invented the bulb. So one of his research is that sitting with the eggs.
Eggs.
You know that, no? He showed the chicken is, is hatching, no? Chicken is sitting on top of the eggs and is waiting. She is waiting so that the hatchery, the chicks will come. He was watching this and then he thought, then why not me? Not only the chicken can do, I will also do. So he collected like 4 or 5 eggs. He went and set on those. All the eggs are broken. So that is pure research. A research you conduct without a given ultimate destination. No obvious commercial gain. Original research to obtain new scientific or technical knowledge. Applied research also original, like pure, but it has a specific practical aim. It's little bit advanced, more than pure. Pure research is inside the lab, any research. But applied research on a given scope. But the area of research is that this will not give you, or it is not with a dedicated outcome. But the development is slightly different. Using existing scientific and technical knowledge to produce new or substantially improved products or systems prior to starting commercial. Like he invented the bulb. After inventing bulb, completing the development of the bulb is what the development. Understanding the genetic code, finding out an illness in genetic, medical trials for a new drug. So these are some examples. Product research, creating new products, developing existing ones. Example, Amazon Kindle. Process research, improving way products and service delivered to market. Amazon Marketplace. How the process you can establish. Like Talabat, that delivery process. Before they really launched the business, they would have conducted such a research. Understand? Research and development in practice, organization will often employ specialist staff to conduct R&D, obviously. Not everyone can do R&D. Could be separate function or department, obviously. Product divisional organizations may have R&D teams in each division. Like Samsung company. Samsung Mobile, Samsung Tab, Samsung TV, Samsung computers. So each product will have their own development team. Closely linked to marketing, obviously. You know why, if you remember this Signal toothpaste that keep on the shape and the name and the flavor, everything change. So the changing is done by the research team, but that is done because the marketing team wants this. Clear? So closely linked to marketing, customer needs as identified by marketing should be vital input to a new product. So R&D might identify possible changes to product specification so that a variety of marketing mixes can be tried out and screened. Purchasing is another function. Purchasing makes a major contribution to cost and quality management in any business, and in detail it is a vital element of strategy. Purchasing mix comprises quantity, price, quality, and delivery. Obviously, these are the four major elements in purchase. For your purchase to be successful, you have to be careful in all these four. Quantity. When deciding on the timing and size of orders, need to get balance right. Too little delays in production will occur if insufficient inventory. I don't know whether you have studied inventory levels in F2. Minimum inventory, maximum inventory, still not studied. So you study there. There is also you study what we call the lead time. You need 1,000 units in 1 week time. So you order today, and if the supplier is sending you in 2 weeks time, you will be out of stock for 1 week. So that will cause a production to a halt, and that will result into loss. So if you keep a small amount of items, then delays in production will occur in insufficient inventory. If you also keep too much, cost of holding inventory, keeping it warehouse, security guard, supervisor salary, banking, that the holding cost, that amount of item, if you don't keep it, you can use that money for something else. Understood? So risk of theft, insurance, etc. System of inventory control will set optimum pre-order quantities to ensure the economic order quantities. You will study in detail in F2. Need to consult with other departments. Production need to understand quality of input. Now, like if you manufacture furniture, you buy the wood. You buy from the stook garage or you buy from a wood factory. Makes a big difference, no? So that you need to understand. Marketing need to understand quality of goods that is acceptable to customers. Favorable short-term trends in prices may influence the buying decision, but purchasing should have an eye on best value over a period of time. Yeah, you have quality, delivery, urgency of order, inventory holding requirement. This all matters for price. Purchasing mix. Delivery, the lead time between placing and delivery of an order can be crucial to efficient inventory control, obviously. So I hope you know what the meaning of lead time is. And production planning, supplier reliability will also be important. Yes. So you order and you wait reliably, and that guy don't bring, you will be in trouble. Production function plans, organizes, directs and controls the necessary activities to provide products and services, creating outputs which have added value over the value of inputs. So production is another very important, vital part of the total supply chain. So that needs to be carefully addressed. Obtain inputs, timber, add value, sewing, and then create outputs. So that's the production cycle that they are talking about. There are two different types of decisions. One is longer term, other one is short term. Selection of equipment and process machines. That sewing machines and band saw. In Sri Lanka we call it the big cutting machines, the timber mills. Job design and methods, factory location and layout. having a factory in in Kampala or in Kendi City or like that. Ensuring the right number or skill of employees, bathroom. That's very important. Short-term decisions, running and control including labor control, supervision, inventory control, maintenance and quality management. Relationship with other functions. Production must be integrated with research and development, HR, sales and finance people. If you are not integrated well, the production will at a difficult scenario. If you don't get the finance on time, you will be in trouble. If you don't get the people as you wanted, you will be in trouble. If you are not able to sell all what you produce, you will be in trouble. And if you are not finding out what type of product that you need to produce, again, you are unable to put that into the market. So all are interconnected and integrated. Service operations. Services are intangible, cannot be stored, and inherently variable. We call it unique. We three of us go to a salon and we tell the guy that we need an identical haircut. What is the chances of we are getting identical haircut? Same haircut, can we get? We are never able to get this, isn't it? So that is unique. And also services generally cannot be stored. You are very busy. You have to go to office. So what you do is in the morning you go to salon and give your head, let him cut the hair and keep. Evening you come and collect it. Possible? Not possible. Any service with it. So production and the sales should happen concurrently. Isn't it? And it's perishable in nature. You cannot store. Right? So, and therefore results do not result in transfer of property. You would not know. See, I am teaching you. Just because I am teaching you, you cannot be the owner of my qualification. So, example, people and processes are key to their successful delivery. Very important. Services, very important is people. You need good people. And example, healthcare, restaurant, tourism, financial services, many examples you can think about. Implication of service provision. Poor quality can lead to widespread destruct of everything the organization does, obviously. Online banking details being leaked. Reputation, image is important. So you will lose all your reputation if you are doing something wrong and bad. Things to get right in service organization. Tangibles, reliability, responsiveness, communication, credibility, security, competence, courtesy, understanding customers' needs, etc. All of these. Tangibles like in your office, like this table, chair, computer. These also you need to complete a better service. And all others, reliability. Responsiveness. You make a phone call, that guy is answering you. Communication, very proper, prompt communication. Credibility, you can trust. Security, things are safe. Competence, the person whom you are dealing with, you go to doctor and then he is supposed to do a surgery. So you need to do anesthesia for you. So if that guy is not competent enough in doing this, after anesthesia then you have to sleep only. You will not wake up. Courtesy, friendly, pleasing, understanding customer, what really the customer wants. So I am selling something and you need something else, that's a big issue. Access. You should be able to conveniently access the service provider. Marketing function manages and organizations relationship with the customers, obviously. Defined by chartered info marketing as the management process which identifies, anticipates and satisfies customer needs profitably. That's what the marketing is. You should identify, anticipate and satisfy customer needs. But bottom line is, you must be doing it in profitable manner. Marketing roles. Sales support, emphasis is reactive, not proactive. It should be reactive. Marketing communication must be proactive. Sales support is reactive because you sell something, there's some problem, he come back to you, you support, reactive. But the communication is proactive. So like the catalog. Operational marketing. Marketing to support the operation including market research, brand development and customer relationship management. Strategic marketing. Using marketing to contribute towards the creation of the competitive strategy. So what are the marketing orientation? There are 4 types of orientation. Production orientation, product orientation, sales and marketing orientation. What is production orientation? Customer will buy whatever we produce. Our job is to make as many as we can. I don't know, I told you this. Customer can buy any color of the car as long as the car's color is black. Did I told you this? And before that is this production orientation. So he doesn't care. Next is product orientation. Add more features to the product, demand will pick up. Do not actually research what customers want. Sales orientation. Customers are naturally sales resistant, so that the product must be sold aggressively, and customers must be persuaded to buy it. Finally, this is a very important one. Marketing orientation. The key task of organization is to determine the needs, wants and values of the target market and to adapt the organization in delivering the desired satisfaction more effectively and efficiently than its competitors. You don't sell milk, you sell value. Your competitor may sell milk, but you sell milk in addition to value, in addition to milk. So that's why you satisfy the customer. That's why when you go to these malls and all, you have this fresh milk can, but you also have a glass wrapped it in a toast. So this lady who sees this, okay, it's very useful for the kitchen. So she doesn't see the brand, she just picks it. So these are the
value added.
Value addition that they are looking at. Determine customer needs, invest on resources, make product or services, sell the product or service with profit via customer satisfaction, market feedback, and then it's a cycle. Sales or product orientation, determine whether product can be made, invest on resources, make product, sell the product, profit via increased turnover. You try to this, you can do it for what you call essential goods, like fuel now. Petrol.
What is that?
Petrol, fuel. Marketing mix. Actually, there were 4 P's and 7 P's. 4 P's were tangible and 7 P's were service. 4 P's are product, price, place and promotion. Marketing mix is a set of controllable variables. They are levels that an organization uses to influence the target market. Product, price, place and promotion. Remember that the organization needs to deliver the product that the customer wants while still making a. What is the most underlining point? Company must make profit, otherwise no use. Customer buys. Customer buys satisfaction. Product, price, place, promotion. Organization sells product. Actually, organization only selling the product. But the customer is finally buying the satisfaction, he is paying for the satisfaction, not for the product. By way of you planning it in these 4 mixes. You are planning it right way for your product, for your place, for your promotion, and your price. Physical and services include design, features, quality and reliability, packaging, safety, ecological friendliness. What it does, image. A package of benefits which meets a need or provides a solution to a problem. So that is the product. Core and augmented product. Like if you go to supermarket, you buy toothpaste, co-product. You buy a packet. It has toothpaste, toothbrush, soap, and washing powder, washing liquid, everything. That's augmented product. Additional benefits: many mobile phones can be used to play music, taking pictures, and surfing. But actually, the phone is only for the making the calls and send text messages. See, you want to buy a car, but some customers want to have hatchback. But some customers hatchback, but yet they want Toyota. So they are unique here. Distribution of the place. So where you sell this? You have your own outlet, or you have vehicle delivery, or you have online distribution, or something like this, or you have warehouse. You keep everything there and you distribute. Intermediaries, wholesalers, then retailers, supermarket, direct distribution, mail orders, management of warehouses, storage and transportation. Direct distribution example: Dell sells computers direct to customers, offering customers laptops at a lower price because they cut out the retailer. Promotion. Promotion includes marketing communication by which the public knows about product or service. Promotion is intended to stimulate the potential customer through 4 behavioral stages: awareness, interest, desire, action. Short form, AIDA. Awareness, interest, desire, action. Awareness of the product, interest in the product, desire to buy, action, and actual purchase. Somehow you make that guy buy only. You do something and then. So I remember still in Kaduga Sota. You know Kaduga Sota, right? There's one, what do you call this? Not Veda Mahatya, this Satram, the guy who do these things. And in his center, always outside there are like 2 to 3 patients. So you go, you are the third patient. And then these 2 to 3 guys will talk to you. Then you also, already you came here with a lot of problems, so you generally talk. Like this, she or he will tell. Next number for that guy. He will go inside. He will go and tell everything and come. Then this guy goes inside. Then the Bhadavacha. ඔබතුමිය එන්නේ මේ කුරුණේගල ඉඳලා නේද? කුරුණේගලෙත් ඔයා එන්නේ මේ මාළිය පොළද? මම මාළිය පොළ ඔබතුමා කොහොමද දන්නේ? කියලා එයා ඉනා වෙනවා. So she will laugh or he will laugh. Then he will say everything. Then kalas, finish. So that's the sort of promotion. Finally you make that guy commit to buy the goods or services. General Motors, reputational damage. US car manufacturer General Motors was fined 35 million for delays in recalling small cars with faulty ignition switches. GM was criticized for its delay in responding the faults which are believed to have cost 13 deaths. Price. Products have to be sold at a price which meets the organization's profit objective. It is affected by cost, obviously, demand, which stage of the product life cycle. I hope you all know the product life cycle, right? Development, introduction, growth, maturity, decline. So, image of the product, designer goods have an exclusive image. you buy a normal chicken, 6 or 8 real, you buy KFC, 14 or 15 real. Competition also matters for the price. Price related to demand, penetration, okay, you know these two strategy, penetration and skimming. If you remember Celtel in Sri Lanka, the very first mobile device came to Sri Lanka with analog technology. That time no digital technology, there is no SIM. If you buy the device, you have to buy the connection also. So that time the device is like very big and you have to pay big money. That time no other competitors. So what the Celtel have done, they have charged a maximum possible bigger price and they try to recover maximum profits before one new competitor comes to the market. This strategy is known as skimming. Skimming. Prices set high initially to achieve a high profit margin per unit from customers who are prepared to pay for a product which is substantially different to competitors. Actually iPad. When iPad came to the world, there was no Samsung tablet. Prices are very high. Everybody, even I also. But I couldn't think about the price is very high. I had no option because I thought that's so nice. Then this one is the opposite of that. Penetration is where you are starting a new business, already too much competitors in the market. So you start with the lowest price. And then you slowly increase the price without moving to the customer. You will increase the price. So low price to persuade as many people to buy when product is launched. Service marketing. In addition for services, there are three more P's. As I told you, I said product 4 P's, service 7 P's. So this additional 3 are people, process and physical. People who deliver the service, the process by which the service is delivered, the physical evidence of the service. So these are additional marketing needs. Like you to find out whether a doctor is good or not, you talk to the another patient who got treatment. So that is the physical evidence. Segmentation. Market segmentation occurs when the market can be broken up into different segments whose customers have common needs and preferences for products and or services, but you pay separately. You go to cinema theatre, you watch the same movie, but you sit in the gallery or you sit in the first class, you pay different price. You go from Kendi to our home through 3-wheel, you morning 12 o'clock or 10 o'clock you go, or night 10 o'clock you go, price is different. You understand? So these are market segmentation. It could be due to geography, age, income level and gender, even time also one factor. Mass marketing, the market segments, and the niche and micro marketing. Niche marketing is a small market. You target only a very small group of people to attract them and to achieve your target. Mass marketing is very huge and large, like Samsung and iPhone they are doing. Sri Lanka restaurant is a niche market. I hope you understood the difference. Administration will often be carried out centrally in one department. Consistency, security and control, head office should have a big picture with economies of scale. Hope you all know what the meaning of economies of scale, right? Expert employees with defined career paths. But there are some disadvantages. Local office may have to wait for tasks to be carried out. If you want to buy a broomstick also, you need to wait until the head office to come and give the broomstick. By then, lot of dirt in the office can lead to over-reliance on head office. Yes. Some decision, one customer is waiting, asking for a price discount. If it is a centralized administration, then you need to get their permission. You send email and then they respond and then they talk to their manager and by then the customer will go home. A fault or hold up or impact that was the organization. Finance function, raising money, obviously. Recording transaction, providing information, reporting information to all the different stakeholders, including shareholders and tax authorities. Financial management, investment decision, financial decision, dividend decision and operating decision. Management of finance, handling cash, invoicing, other financial documents, recording transaction, in the books are like accounting, bookkeeping and all that. Source of finance, different types of source you have. Capital markets like issuing shares, money markets, the low actually short-term trading like in loan and all that, return earning from your profits, bank borrowing, loans, government sources, venture capital. What is venture capital? You don't know or you don't know?
Venture capital means you have and you
Let's say you start a business. You are starting a garment, Sri Lanka. Let's see it's from Sri Lanka. You have 10 machines, you are starting a small garment. So I am a rich man. I have enough money. Then I am watching you. You are doing seems to be doing good. So what I do is I come close to you and say that okay, my friend, I'll give you 1 million rupees. You continue your this garment business. I will be with you for the next 2 years. So use this capital. Do better in that next 2 years. End of the second year, I will take that 1 million capital and I will also take some profits. After the second year, you continue on your own. So this type of investment is known as venture capital. Actually, from Islamic point of view, zakat should be like this. Zakat, when you give zakat to this miskin and the two groups, no? What is that? One is miskin, other one is fakir. What we should do is, we must not give like 5,000, 10,000. I am not happy doing this. If your total fakir and miskin portion comes like 500,000, should go to at least 4 or 5 people only. Call, give them and tell them, look my friend, you start or do a business and make sure next year you at least stop getting zakat from someone. You must be self-sufficient. It will be more happy if you can give zakat. At least you should not be depending on having an expectation that next year also someone is giving you. That should be the right mechanism. But still that is not happening in Sri Lanka.
and people who take zakat also they expect every year to receive.
The problem is they only during the Ramadan only the cap is coming on the head and the tasbih comes and all the this taqwa, fatwa, spiritual activity inside the palli and all that is coming during that month.
And because giving also they will select some people, okay, give and finish their
Yeah, exactly. So it's like just done.
Yeah.
So international money and capital market, that is borrowing internationally. What the Sri Lanka is doing now. Financial accounting, which we started a lot of in our other subject, recording financial transaction, reporting to shareholders. Treasury management, managing the funds of the company. Plans and controls the sources and use of funds by the organization, which is by cash budgeting, arranging overdraft facilities, repaying mutual loans, comparing actual cash flows to the budget, cash duties, managing foreign currency duties. So these are the main duties of a treasury manager. Working capital management. What is working capital?
Because this money which run the
Can you define?
Current account minus current liability.
Current asset.
Sorry, current
Yeah,
assets.
current asset minus
Current.
current. That is working capital. So is vital for business success. Companies fail because they run out of money far more than because they are not profitable. Working capital consists of management of credit control, payables and inventory. In other words, receivable, payable and inventory and cash management. Management accounting functions, roles, planning, decision making and control. Success depends on quality of information and whether the information is properly used by everyone. It is no point you have a quality of information unless if I use it properly. Human resource, HR. Human resource management is concerned with the most effective use of human resource. It deals with organizational staffing levels, motivation, employees relations, and employees. There is the same right person for the right job at the right time. That's what the best human resource is. Or best human resource management would be to have a right person to the right place in the right time. So, why HRM is important? To increase productivity, enhance group learning, reduce staff turnover. What is staff turnover?
Number of staff
leaving the company. That is staff turnover. So you need to reduce that and encourage initiatives. HR cycle: selection, performance, appraisal, rewards, and then training and development. Again, this rotates. HR cycle explained. Selection: recruiting people with skills and qualities required. Appraisal: set targets to monitor performance and identifying training gaps. Training and development: ensure skills remain up to date. Reward system: should motivate and ensure valued staff are retained. Performance: depends upon how the four components are coordinated. HR plan deals with recruitment, retention, downsizing. What is downsizing? Reducing the staff vertical, not horizontal, vertical. Training and retaining to enhance skill base. It is part of the organization's strategic planning process. Process of HR planning. Human resource planning includes strategic analysis of the environment, of the organization's manpower strength and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. These four words are SWOT. Strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. Of the organization use of employees, of the organization objectives. Number 2, forecasting of internal demand and supply, of external supply. Culture: the collective programming of the mind which distinguishes the members of one category of people from another. Hostel. The hostel is saying this. The culture is it's already programmed in your mind. You really cannot change. There's a Rasulullah saying, if someone comes and tell you that one guy has took a mountain and kept it another place, believe him. And if he comes and tell you that I have changed the way of a lifestyle of a person, don't believe him. Because changing a lifestyle of a person overnight is not peaceful. So that's what we call, here it is. Elements of culture: observable behavior. When you see someone, the way he behaves, you can guess his culture. Underlying values and beliefs which give meaning to the observable elements. So he will carry some values like his religious beliefs, ethical morals in the workplace, like that. Hidden assumptions which unconsciously shape values and beliefs. Some people always have a policy, I always come on time. My work time is 5:30, means he comes always at 5:29, he is in office. So his culture, some hidden, unconsciously shaped values we can see. Clear? Customs. By dress. Qatari customs. Once I talked to my partner, we are developing our profile. I said, give me a photo with your with coat. But what he said, I am a Qatari, I cannot take photos like that. I can only give you a photo like this. So that's one. That's the example, that's a customs. In Sri Lanka, every Sunday, this Sunday school, Daham Pasara. All the girls wearing that white color dress, looking weird and looking not weird is a different problem, but they wear that white. Small, big, they don't care. So that is customs. And then rituals. This anthem, national anthem. And you just simply, you are very, religious to that. And then artifacts, star newsletters that comes, and then you change your, you put messages and all that. Beliefs and rules, the custom is always right. That's one type of belief. It's one culture. Symbols and the logos. So, influences on culture. Founder organizations usually stay true to their original culture. History, era in which the company was founded, insurance company is more traditional than IT company. Leadership and management style also. Now I was working in one cake factory. I had one cashier. That's the time when this in Sri Lanka the computer programming software are all introducing time. So we also purchased one computer to our office. So that time no MS Office. Lotus 123, DOS actually, disk operating system. Lotus 123, then MS Word. MS Word? And then WordPad, yes, WP. Not MS Word, WP. WordPad, Lotus 123, and then Foxtrot. So these are the applications available. So I went and told the cashier, we call him master. He's used to be a science teacher. So with the respect, we always say master. I am accountant. I went and told master, we need to do a cash count. He got upset. You doubting me? He's always keeping a cash in his bag. You don't keep it in the drawer also. Are you doubting my this bag? You cannot count the cash until I die. That's a custom. That's the culture that he is following. So you cannot really change all this. So, see this, remember, multiple choice question might come in this. There is a specified 4 types of culture to which Henry gave the names of Greek deities. Power culture, role culture, task culture, person culture. And then Charles Henry have given this, if it is Zeus, that means power. Apollo means role. Athena means task. Dionysus means person. Sometime in multiple choice question, they will give you only this. And they will ask you which one. So you got to please remember that. Controlled by key figure. With direct power suits small organization. Role. Classical national organization. Bureaucracy, slow to change. Task. Management is directed at outputs, team-based and horizontally structured, flexible organization. Person. The purpose of organization is to serve the interest of the individual who make it. Is that clear? Is that okay? So let's move on. Power culture. The features central power structure, control through trust, flexible and reactive. It's reactive, mostly sole trader. So only when you have a cash loss, then only he will fix the CCTV camera. Until then he will not fix. He will think it's too much unnecessary money. So that's what I mean, reactive. Role culture, temple, Apollo. Features based around functional pillars, example finance, production, sales. The pillars are likely to be coordinated at the top by a narrow band of senior managers, likely to be regulated and hierarchical. Car manufacturers like Toyota, Nissan, and so on. Task culture, Athena, features jobs or project oriented, team based, very adaptable, horizontal structured, accountancy. Very bit flexible compared to other offices. Person culture. Cluster or Dionysus, a culture based on self-interest, management through facilitation and administration. This is the lowest office, very changes. Contingency approach. What is contingency? Means things can happen, things may not happen. Malay peydalam peyalam peyamal ponam pona. That type of situation you call it contingency. It is possible for different culture to occur in different parts of the same organization, especially large ones with many departments and sales. Example, Emirates Airlines. I don't know if you all remember, next to Lulu, Emirates, they had one office, and then outside they put one big picture with lot of different country people photos, and they have written, we have more than 100 nationalities, but single culture. That's the word they have written. They put black man, British, Arab, Asians, Southeast Asian, West Asian, everybody's pictures there. At the bottom they say, we having people of more than 100 nationalities, but we follow a single culture, Emirates. So that's a good, sort of value. The impact of national culture. National culture influences organizational culture in various ways. Hofstede model describes 4 dimensions of culture: power, individuality, uncertainty, masculinity. Power is, try to keep a distance. Individuality means you collectively try to work it, but you identify individuals. Uncertainty, avoidance. You try to avoid the uncertainty. The masculinity is the male-female femininity scenario. Committees. Many organizations set up permanent or limited duration committees to assist the management of the organization. I don't know if you all know, tender committee, purchase committee, budget committee, remuneration committee, recruitment committee, especially the semi-government and government organization have too many committees. Arabic we call it Lajna. Committee in Arabic? Lajna, yes. So, committees can assist in creating new ideas, communications, problem solving, combining abilities, coordination between departments. Only in theory. Actually, in committee, too much problem only, politics. Who is big and who should make the decision and all that will come. Types of committee: executive, standing committee, ad hoc committee, subcommittee, joint committees, and management committees. Advantages of committee: consolidation of power, delegation to the committee, creating new ideas, communication, encourage participation, advisory committee. But let's see the disadvantage. Can become too large for constructive action. Everybody is pulling. So time consuming and expensive, obviously. Delays due to extra layer of decision making. Incorrect or ineffective decisions. Apathetic members. Meaning attitude minded members. Everyone is saying, okay, that way. I also think, yes, it should be that way, but if I say that way, that disturb my attitude. So I say this. So, compromise due to members differing desires. So with this, we are done with this chapter. So, what is the answer of this question? What is that?
B?
B is that. We don't need to spend time. You understood? What is that?
Distribution. Mix.
understood?
Because procurement.
It's procurement now.
Yeah.
This is the market. He will have the knowledge of the price more than any other factors. Correct?
But information provided by name.
Yeah, by nail is most relevant to which of the following elements of the marketing mix. Now, he is the person who is doing the procurement, so he will have contact with lot of suppliers. So he will know the prices of the goods. Correct? Higher education teaching organization and academic faculty is organized into courses and departments. Where teaching staff report both to course program managers and to subject specialists, depending on which course they teach. And upon their particular subject, specialists.
Can
Can I move to the next slide? According to Charles Henry's 4 cultural stereotypes, which is the following describe the above type of organization culture. So, in a teaching organization, business depends mostly on whom? The students will come to a teaching organization, depends on what factor. Because of a huge building,
No,
the quality of the teachers or
quality
the
of the teachers, meaning they are individuals or persons. So, role, task, power, person. Which culture? Person culture. No? Task?
or B.
Oh, wait. Now, higher education teaching organization and academic faculty is organized into sorry. There are two things I am talking about here. In the courses and department where teaching staff report both to course program managers into subject specialists.
Task.
Then that's a task. I'm sorry for that. So answer is no. In the context of marketing, the 4 P's are price, promotion,
Product and place.
that's A. With that, we are done with this chapter. We need to continue with the next chapter, which we will do in the next class.